Saraya's back on the Cruz Show. Let's get it. Real 92.3. Yeah.
That was an intro. It scared the crap out of me, though.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
It was a little loud. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I like it.
You're kind of used to that, right?
I'm
Stuff
used to
going
it.
off behind you.
Pyros,
Pyro and people yelling. Exactly.
People try and jump over the barricade at me sometimes.
Yeah. What's the wildest thing you heard someone yell at you?
Oh, they probably talk about my tapes mostly.
Sure.
Sorry,
Okay.
Adam. They call me like porn star or something like that. They just say the craziest fucking shit to me. But they always. I remember, actually, I felt bad. We're talking about getting older, right?
Sure.
Okay, I'm getting a little softer, I swear, because I was like in the front row. There was like a little girl, and I made her cry because, like, you know, Ruby was wrestling this girl called Sky, and so I turned around when Sky was getting beaten up by Ruby, and I said, "This is your fault" to the kid, and I was just like, "This is your fault. You're a terrible kid," you know. And the girl just starts crying, like she's a tiny kid. She starts crying her eyes out, and I'm like, "Oh fuck!"
It's
like,
okay. It builds character.
It does build character. And then her dad's just like, oh, you know, and I was just like, oh shit. And usually I would think that was hilarious, right? But I was like, I went up to her and I whispered to her, I was like, you're a little princess. I'm just playing a character. Don't worry, right? But I'm going to yell at your dad now, okay? And she was like, okay. So I'm like, your dad is ugly. And I started going off and screaming. And she was just like, yeah. But I had another girl too where I was yelling at the kid and I didn't do, like, you know, reassure him. I was just going off on this kid because he was flipping me off. And I was like, oh, gloves are off.
He's got to get it. Yeah,
little shit.
absolutely.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, we're about to fight. I'm about to kick a 6-year-old right now.
I'll fight you, little motherfucker.
Yeah. But the mom was ready to fight. So she was just like, she was drinking though. And I was just like, look at this alcoholic. Like, she was trying to hop over the barricade. And I was like, I wish you would, bitch. I wish you would. Because once they're over, this is
a good time, man.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I want to. I'm fucking pissed today. I want to punch somebody.
Yeah.
I'm great. Hop over the barricade.
I feel like that's like such a release though.
Oh,
like,
yeah, it's
I
great.
always see like, you know, wrestling and I'm just like, man,
Jack, you might be in the wrong. You might be in the wrong
you
profession.
You should come down to the show next
honestly,
week
I'm
get
down.
in the ring. You want to get in the ring? Just take a couple of bumps and see how you feel.
Do
Right?
it, Jackie.
I'm
Do
just
it.
like,
Wait, what do you mean by bumps?
I literally did like wrestling for like a summer in high school.
Yeah.
And I was like so into it, but I had to stop because I was playing another sport.
Yeah.
And Jackie
Well, you're not
loves
playing any sports right now, G.
Jackie loves cussing at kids, so this is
the perfect job for you. We do it every week.
Not
Yeah.
a fan of kids, so yeah.
I mean, they can be terrorists, but yeah.
What do you think her wrestling name could be?
Ooh.
She's short.
She's
Mexican,
I got
Latina.
anger
Pocket
issues.
Psycho.
Pocket psycho.
Pocket Psycho.
Pocket Psycho. PP, homie, double P. Pocket Psycho. That's on
Pocket
brand.
Psycho.
2 P's, you throw it up.
She's a Latina and she's short.
Pocket
Yeah.
Psycho. That also
And
sounds
I
like a
got
sex
anger
toy. It
Yeah,
does.
I actually call Zelina Vega that. She's in WWE. Sorry, but I call her that because she's short and Latina.
Yeah,
And she's crazy.
Yeah, short
She's
Latinos
one of my
are
favorite
fucking
people.
crazy. They're
She-
wild.
All Latinas. Lizzie, I'm looking at you back there too. My
Yeah, yeah.
sister.
All Latinas.
Fat shit. So I
Jackie, I
try
told-
not to get in trouble over
No,
it.
I know,
we're just
right?
literally like we just hide it really good.
Yeah.
We'll try and
no.
hide it very good, but we're not very good at it.
Yeah.
Take it to the ring, please.
Yeah.
Please.
That hiding is not yelling.
Yo, Jack,
for
are
a
you
second.
down really?
No, I really am down.
Yeah, do it.
So,
Come
can we
down.
do this? Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Let's
get
lock
you in the
it
ring.
in.
Let's go. We'll
go.
film it.
I'm down.
Right, Adam? We're good with it? Yeah, there we go. Thumbs up.
Adam's
we
on
got the
his phone,
all.
like,
Yeah,
working.
Adam's
the guy.
fine.
Adam's the guy.
Adam's
He's a
like, all
chocolate.
good. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's hella
Come
fun.
to Ontario on Wednesday, or we can do Friday or Saturdays, whatever you want to do.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's figure it out.
Oh my
That's
God!
crazy.
Yes, let's go.
Thank you so much.
Hell yeah! We'll bring the kids that she can yell at. We'll bring.
We'll plant them in the
Can
front
I
row
flip
just
her
so she
out?
can. Yeah. You know what? Just you be on your knees and she can yell at you.
Yeah.
Pocket Psycho.
Psycho. Yeah, I'll play the ugly dad. I mean,
Yeah,
we're gonna have
yeah.
a really good
That's
time.
hilarious.
Perfect. There we
Perfect
go.
time,
Do you have
man.
any trigger words?
That would piss me off?
Yeah.
No.
No?
I'm so used to it. I'm so used to people just yelling whatever at me that I don't give a shit.
You're almost desensitized by it, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you've been
yeah.
called every name, right? by
Everything.
people.
Oh, yeah, they
But that's
love
part
it.
of it. Yeah, it doesn't hurt
Yeah.
your feelings, does it?
No. I love to clap back at everybody when I'm in the front row. Like,
No,
I'll
I've
just
seen you
yell,
on
like,
Twitter.
I can
I've seen
smell
you
your
on
breath
Twitter.
from here. Yeah. But it's fun. I like it.
It's a gift to like learn how to talk shit. Like, where did you get it from?
Years of just being in wrestling
Yeah.
and being
But
a
not even your
female.
childhood?
Being a female, we constantly have like, clapbacks in our back pocket ready to
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
That's
You
very
almost
true.
have to work twice as hard and be twice or 3 times as tough as the males.
Yeah, well,
Is that real?
eh,
No?
I mean, some of these men don't look as tough as us. I feel like.
Hey.
Yeah, bring it on, boys.
Are you saying some of them are pussies?
Yeah, I mean, some men are pussies. Yeah, it comes with the territory, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
some men are
definitely.
pussies.
I'm a pussy. I'm a pussy.
Yeah, are
That's
you a
okay. I
pussy?
don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, are you a pussy?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I pick and choose my battles.
Yeah.
I'm a smart man.
I'm not going to wrestle anyone, you know?
If I have to be a pussy for peace of mind and for
Yeah.
my own peace, I'll be a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a pussy for my
peace. Pussy for peace.
Pussy for peace.
Pussy can bring peace.
Yo, 4 AEW events in SoCal, AEW Dynamite, All Elite Dunk and Shoot, AE Collision / Rampage, and Full Gear. There's a lot going on, right? And you're recovered, obviously. You're medically cleared. You've been, and you're having a great time. You're killing it.
Yeah, I remember last time I was here, I wasn't cleared to wrestle. I was
remember
just,
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
was.
Promoting the movie, yeah.
Yeah, incapacitated. Yeah, right. I got cleared a year ago on Halloween, which was really wonderful. They told me again I would never ever wrestle again. I told you guys I would never ever wrestle again, and it's
Remember
just
that, man.
it comes. Yeah, but yeah, I got the all clear, and it was really magical. I cried my eyes out.
Did you
and-
really? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because this is your life's work.
Yeah.
This is what you do. This is what your family
all I wanted
does.
to do. Yeah, and I tried to, and you know, the pandemic happened, so you couldn't really replace it with anything because you couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
And so it was a really difficult time, but like now I'm back wrestling again. I'm like, gosh, I did this for so many years. This hurts. I was like, this sucks.
Would you say that was the lowest point of your life? Like going through that situation?
It can be, yeah. Right.
It can be, but it wasn't, surprisingly. Mine was, it was about 6 or 7 years ago, and I had the tapes come out, like, you know, I had like this revenge porn put out on me, and then I was addicted to coke and pills, and I drank a lot, and so that was like my lowest point, because I felt like I couldn't go out in public, and everyone was making fun of me, and everyone was roasting me. Sorry, but it was really, really hard, and then I was like surrounded by people that weren't good for me and wasn't healthy, wasn't in the best relationship at the time, didn't have the good group of friends that I have now, and so yeah, it was really, really rough. That was the darkest time for me.
And clarity came to you when? Like that, like, yo, these ain't the people.
Yeah.
For me. Like,
So
you
wh-
wake up one day and think, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, you just wake up one day and you snap out of it because you feel like you're never going to get out of that bubble, and you feel like you need these people, and if you didn't have these people, then you would have nothing at all, and then you felt like your family wasn't there. It's really a really crazy time in my life. So yeah, I woke up one day and I was like, ugh, I don't want this.
Yeah.
This fucking sucks. And then I saw actually a little girl in a grocery store, and I had this massive mat in my hair when I had extensions, you know, and I didn't go get it done. Massive mat. I was fucking wasted in the liquor aisle, you know, and then this little girl walks past and was like, Paige, you know, and she thought I was the coolest thing ever.
Of course,
I looked like actual fucking dog shit. I looked awful, smelled awful, but she just thought I was a superhero. And I was just like, you know, you have to do it. And it sounds cheesy and whatever, but I was just like, man, that's really cool, and I want to change for that. And so, you know, at the time, WWE brought me back, and this was from my first neck surgery.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I did that, and then the movie and all that kind of stuff. And then I have a wonderful boyfriend now too, and a good
very
group
cool.
of friends. And yeah, I just have a really solid crew around me, which is really important. With addiction, it's the community that you have.
Sure,
It's one of the biggest things is that it's the people you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
So.
And as fans, we have an idea of what you're going through in that moment, but we never really know what other people are truly going through.
I wrote a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be out sometime next year.
Man, and is every detail in there?
Yeah.
It has to be, yeah?
It has to be, yeah. From when I was a kid, you know, because from my life, I call myself a cat because I have like 9 lives. I've had like so many different shit happen, and then I was just thankful that I'm alive now. So it's, the book is really beautiful, and it's like, it breaks your heart. It made me cry multiple times just reading it back. I was like, fucking hell, I went through so much shit. This is crazy. But but it's a really beautiful book, and I can't wait for people to be able
Sounds
to
like a movie too,
get their
man.
hands on get another movie, part 2, but like not the PG version. Rated R.
The real deal, right? Yeah. And you have a love for Christmas, I
I
understand.
do.
Isn't Christmas amazing? I said happy holidays the other day, and Garcia almost killed me.
Oh, don't even.
He said it's too early.
Yeah, he was just saying as soon as we walked in, he was just like, there's decorations up already. And I'm like, ugh.
I'm not a grumpy person. I just start thinking about all that. Hey, you had a beautiful post about your mom on your Instagram. It was her birthday, and it was just really beautiful to see what you wrote for your mom. Mm-hmm. How much has she impacted your life, especially through your sobriety and the ups and the downs? I mean, you called her your best friend. Like, is that true?
Yeah, I love her so much. She's also been through a ton herself. Like, I'm talking about some dark stuff that she had to go through when she was a kid and then when she was a teenager and stuff, and just seeing how she came out of that and how positive she is, and she's never negative. It's freaking wonderful. And I'm inspired by that and a little bit jealous. I wish I was more like that. I'm more like my dad, where I get a little bit jaded at times, you know? But my mom is so positive, and she's such a sweetheart, and she's always like my biggest support, you know? She's just really, really wonderful. So like, I'm definitely inspired by her. And to have in England my whole family walk out with me after, you know, WWE didn't do very much with my family. Mm-hmm. You know, Dwayne's the one that did fight with my family, and then WWE kind of attached themselves to it. They never let me talk about my family. Never let me do anything with my family because, you know, I don't know whether it's because we come from like gypsy heritage or whatever it is. Like, it was just very taboo for me to talk about my family. Mm-hmm. But as soon as I told Tony, like, I would love my family to walk out, and I would love to walk out to Queen, which is really expensive, but please make it happen. He did. He was like instantly like, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, it was awesome. I was like, wow. And my family got to experience that with me. My dad, brothers, nephews, you know, my sister was there, just everyone. Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah. Did you ever have to fight someone for your mom?
Oh, yeah, actually. No. Yes, I did. Yes. Okay, so I was trying to think of the time because that was a different time. She was there, though.
So many fights.
Yeah, so like outside the ring, you're talking about, right?
Yeah. Like at a grocery store or something like that?
Yeah. It was, it was my mom and dad owned a pub, right?
I was going to say, was it at a pub?
Yeah, it was at a pub.
But then I didn't want to just, stereotype.
It was bad because the whole night ended up being fucking insane. But like, I was young, I was like 16 or whatever. And,
at a pub?
I was actually one of the bartenders there. In England, we don't give a shit. My mom and dad owned the pub. I just pretended I was a little bit older. Yeah, technically I was of age, but wasn't because it's 18 over there. But
y'all work like Mexicans.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we start young, like Russians over here. You know? But so my mom was trying to like split these girls up because they were fighting. Sure. And one of them like punched my mom, and I saw it, and I was just like, this fucking bitch, like that. So I like Terminator ran up to her and was like, bam, and I punched her on the ground, and then I was just on the ground like beating the shit out of her. But then what's really crazy is like there was red dots coming through the window. And we were like, what the fuck is happening? And we were getting raided by the police because they thought my dad was some leader of like a mafia and that he had counterfeit clothes, drugs, fucking guns and shit. And so we got raided at the time when I'm beating the shit out of this girl. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like that. And then like my dogs are getting tased. It was really, really crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
You working at a pub at 15 was the least of their worries.
The day got absolutely bonkers. The other story I was talking about though was there was this old school wrestler called Klondike Kate, right? And there was my two brothers and my mum. And my boyfriend at the time, so I was around 15 years old. And we walked out of this show in England, and there was like 3 girls, and they were about to go out to parties. They were like really loud or whatever, but I'm like, they're having a good time. Leave them alone. My brothers didn't want to do that. They just fucking started roasting and trolling him. I'm like, you're going to get your ass beat. But they were like, I have a UFC cousin who's going to come down and beat your ass. And I'm like, they probably deserve that. You might as well invite them, right? But then they started being mean to Klondike Kate, who's a larger set lady. She's a big old girl, right? But they started like, she didn't say a word to them. She was being very sweet and just leave them alone, you know. And then the girls started calling her a fat cunt and all these crazy things. And I was just like, I had my purse with me and I was like, Eric, hold my bag. And he grabbed my bag and I ran up and I punched one. She fell back, went into the other person, went into the other person. So it was like a domino effect. And they were all on the ground. And then,
it's like a cartoon.
Yeah. And then like the promoter at the time walked out and then he was like, what's going on? I was like, I don't know. They fell over. I don't know what's going on. And then my mom was like, get to the car. So we all started running to the car. And so my brother calls me Rocky from that, the Rocky punch. And then Klondike called me Chinner. In England, you call someone a Chinner if they can give you a knockout punch. But it was only when I was younger. I don't do that now.
So was your dad in the mafia or not?
No, but he did have counterfeit clothes and drugs and stuff there. But he wasn't in the mafia. Although he did know he was in prison with one of the Craze brothers. Yeah, in Norwich Prison. Yeah, back in the day. My dad's old. Yeah, he was in that kind of group, but he wasn't doing that now.
Was he a Peaky Blinder?
He was a Peaky Blinder. Yeah. He was one of those people. He hung around with those people. Like my godfather that I had, his name was Mickey, and he was a gangster. He was like an old school British gangster.
Sure,
and, he got murdered. It was crazy.
Oh no, rest in peace.
It's all in the book.
It's all in the book. Oh, we can't wait.
We're definitely.
That book is on its way.
My dad used to be called Paddy the Bat back in the day.
No way.
Because his weapon of choice was a bat. Yeah.
Okay, we're throwing out all the notes here.
Yeah.
Moving on to the book.
Anyway, come to the show.
So the new book is out next December.
Yeah, no, it's probably a little bit sooner than that. Probably. Yeah, we're about to shoot.
You have
the
a
cover
title.
for
You
it.
have.
We do have a title. I can't say it yet.
Yeah, it's okay.
Next year, I'll come back.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. You wrote it. By yourself, or did you have somebody?
Oh no, I had someone that can make me sound smarter than I actually am.
Yeah,
So I'd be like, fucking, yeah.
The other day we did an interview, and the girl's like, "Oh yeah, I have a book out, and AI completely wrote it for me."
AI.
Yeah, AI
She said I
wrote-
just kind
wrote
of
the
wrote descriptions and I let AI do
She
it.
was Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I believe, or Orange County.
no.
I feel like that's cheating.
Basketball. Yeah, so she had AI wrote
I was
it.
like, that's not really your story because AI is just adding bits and bobs to it, right?
Yeah.
But
Well,
like
you tell AI what you're trying to say, and then they write
they just make it smarter for you.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He's used AI to.
Oh yeah, that's why he's defending it. That's why.
used
Yeah.
AI to comment on Instagram posts.
So he wants to sound smarter sometimes through
No.
AI.
Just use a dictionary, brother.
I replied to our boss with an AI. I also wish somebody a congratulations for the new baby with an AI written message.
You couldn't just say congratulations on your new baby.
Everybody was saying that. I wanted
You wanted
something
me to-
different.
No,
what
you
did
just-
the comment say?
He says
don't
it in
know.
4 different languages.
It was
Seriously?
terrible, though. It was clearly not me. I read it to Jacqueline.
literally,
She's
that's
like,
what I'm
yo,
saying. It's like
that's
with the
not
AI,
you. You don't
I
even know that
immediately-
word. I'm like, AI does.
We saw the comment. I was like, Cruz, that was you.
It's like, that's not you, bro.
Yeah, listen. This is actually me, not AI. 4 AEW events in SoCal. AEW Dynamite, All Elite, Dunk and Shoot, AE Collision, Rampage, and Full Gear. You're excited about these events, obviously, right? It's going to be crazy,
I
man.
love being on the West Coast, though. I mean,
Yeah?
I live here.
Yeah.
But I just love being here because I always say that the crowds are really fun. They get into it. They boo the bad guys. They
A
cheer
lot of
the good guys.
Hispanics out there going crazy.
A lot of the Spanish, bro,
Yeah.
and they love wrestling.
We
They
love
grew
it.
up on
Lucha
lucha.
libre.
Yeah,
I
they grew
was
up on lucha.
literally
Lucha
my
libre.
brother's rag doll when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like, and then immediately as I started crying, he's like, "Don't tell mom, don't tell mom, don't tell mom."
Oh, I was the same way, but I'd make my brother cry.
Pocket cycle.
Yeah.
See, I was the younger one, so I was the one that got tossed around.
Yeah.
So
I was
grew
the
up-
younger one too, but they were pussies.
I grew up watching The Rock, man. I broke my brother John's arm trying to do something.
So they say don't try it at home, but look at us, huh?
And look at us.
Idiot.
Exactly.
Still doing it at home.
You know,
mom
My
let me-
boyfriend pretends to suplex me sometimes. He thinks he'll cut promos on me. He's never done any promos on his life.
Yeah.
But he'll be like, all these people, and he's just waking up in the morning just doing that. Or to my dad on FaceTime. He starts cutting a promo with my dad. My dad's like joining in though.
I know it's fun, but that may be domestic violence. I'm not sure
No.
yet. I'm not sure yet, but
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What's up, Greg?
You seem like you're having a lot of fun in AEW. I mean, and AEW really is just, they're on a whole nother level of wrestling now to me, the way the presentation is.
Yeah.
Just the amount of events. I mean, look at this, 4 in 1 week. They're so aggressive in how they market and the events that they're doing. Is this the best time you've had professionally wrestling?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it with the girls I'm working with. Like, I love working with Tony Storm. I love working with Ruby. I had a really good time with Britt and just the girls in the locker room in general.
Yeah.
Are sweethearts. And obviously I'm there with Renee. Renee's one of my favorite people in the world. And, AEW is really like up in their game with the crew and just everyone all around, like production, just everything. They've just upgraded everything. And it's just going to get bigger and better going forward. But I feel really grateful being here now. But they're all really sweet and all really laid back. Like I can be like, I want to take the day off tomorrow. And Tony will be like, all right. Do it.
Oh, very cool.
Or you can do whatever you want outside of it too, because in the other company it was really hard to be able to expand and do other things without asking permission. But Tony was like, I don't care what you do, just come to work. And if you don't want to come to
that's
work,
amazing.
let me know.
What a great relationship.
Yeah, it's great. It's
Healthy
That's cool.
relationship.
healthy. I'm just like, man, I feel a little tired today. He was like, go home. Go home.
They trust you. They believe you.
Exactly.
And they believe in you.
They do.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
you
so
don't need
good.
you don't need to be like in the hospital in the emergency room to have a day off.
Yeah. No.
Adam's
That's
just like,
what it
please be
feels
quiet.
like working. That's what it feels like working here at iHeart. We work somewhere else, and it was not that. And this is a whole lot easier and better.
Yeah.
What,
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not like WWE put me on the map. I'm very grateful for my
No, it's all
time
love,
there.
of course.
But it's just like the way we're contracted, it's really difficult to do anything outside of that. And so and it's a lot harder to get time off and but yeah, in AEW they don't care about
Very
it.
cool.
Stuff. Like,
What's this dipping pizza in mayo? What is this?
don't even start with me. I love it. It's delicious.
No, it's not.
He
Get it
likes
together.
mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise.
Well, yeah, he's just a non-mayo guy.
You say
I
mayo
can't- I
too,
can't
and he
do
starts
mayo. I
gagging.
can't. I'm already
Well,
feeling it.
Like,
I'm already-
literally.
AI loving motherfucker. Well, first of all,
Just say mayo 100 times.
Yeah, mayo.
He'll just start throwing up.
Oh yeah, I
Mayo
can't.
is delicious.
Just the thought
I dip
of
it
it.
in. I know. Yeah,
Just
my
the
boyfriend
thought
hates
of
it
it
too. But it's delicious.
It's not fake.
I don't put
No.
it on the pizza. I just dip it.
The
His
thought of
eyes
it.
are starting to water.
The thought of it.
Really?
No, yeah.
His eyes are watering.
No,
It's
it's
crazy.
100% real. We always mess with him. We'll say mayo.
He genuinely
That's like
hates
a deep
mayo like
phobia
that.
of mayonnaise.
No, yeah, that's what it is. I don't know what it is, but the
Yeah.
thought of it and the thought of you dipping pizza in it is repulsive.
Mayo.
It's delicious. It's
Yeah.
really, well, it's like, do you like ranch?
Not
It's
a big
just
fan of ranch either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ranch is just mayonnaise with a little razzle dazzle in it.
Is that,
Right.
like, is that
Yeah.
just like
With a
a
little
U thing, or is
zest.
it like a UK
UK thing.
It's a UK
It's actually a
thing.
European thing. So if I speak to people that are from Europe, they're like, "Oh, it's delicious."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it
Americans
tonight.
are against it though. Just to give it a dip.
I'm open-minded.
Give it a little dip.
Mayo is a thing too, right? And
Flies in mayo?
No fries.
I was like, I know
Chips.
that.
Chips.
Yeah, chips.
I think like in Belgium and
In
stuff, right?
England too, like that.
England
That
too.
was like you know when you go out on the town, get fucked up, and then that's the food you get. You go get chips with mayonnaise and cheese and
Oh,
everything on
over
it.
here it's like carne asada fries.
Yeah, exactly. With all the
We call
bullshit
them
on top
super
of
fries,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Super fries,
we call
yeah.
it bullshit on top of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Exactly.
California fries.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. What's
You
up,
did
Jack?
a Hot Ones thing.
Yeah, I
for-
did. I'm so happy.
Yo, that was
How
crazy.
was
Dude,
that?
It fucking destroyed my butt for 2 days. I had to wrestle the next day and I was in so much pain, dude. I was like, oh my God, this is torture. Because you didn't do it like with the 3, you don't do the build up to the hot one. They're all spicy hot.
Spicy,
Like
yeah.
the hottest you can get. And it was over 2 million Scoville units. So it was just below getting tasered. Right, that's like, but not tasered. Sorry,
pepper spray?
Pepper spray. So it was fucking awful, and I just did because it's fun and
Yeah.
it's good entertainment to just keep eating it too,
Sure,
you know.
yeah, yeah,
But Jericho did it like directly after me, and he spat his out, and I was like, pussy.
No,
That's
we
the
did.
pussy I'm talking about.
We literally
Yeah.
did like a hot taco challenge once, and he was fine with it. Oh my God! Anytime you just breathed in, it hurt.
Yeah,
even
you're supposed
more.
to keep your mouth closed. You're not supposed to drink anything
I
until
didn't know that.
afterwards. Yeah.
I had
I'll tell
no
you what though, Lizzie's in the background here. We did the hot chip challenge, right? This fucking bitch. We had like a pint of ice cream that was supposed to like be for us for afterwards. She ate the whole pint of ice cream. And I'm like, Lizzie, like I'm in the middle of doing my stream and I'm like, fuck, my mouth is so hot. I need some ice cream. And she's just like last fucking scoop in her mouth. I'm like, what the fuck? It was supposed to be for both of us.
That's hilarious.
What the fuck are you
Like
doing?
apparently she was in more pain than me. Fuck you.
Where
You're
does
Spanish, bitch.
you're supposed to take this shit?
Yeah, this shit is like fucking ketchup to you.
It's in your fucking blood.
Is it
What are you
true that Mexican food here is way better than the UK?
There's barely any Mexican food in the UK. I didn't eat it when I was over in the UK. I also didn't eat a lot of things, cheesecake, all these different things.
Sure, yeah.
So they were there, but it wasn't like a big thing, so I never tried it. But here it's like a big thing. You know, you go to the Cheesecake Factory and
Oh, yeah.
it's like, you know, yeah, and mac and cheese and all that kind of stuff. Mac and cheese in the UK is fucking disgusting. It is awful. There's no flavor to it. It's fucking just terrible.
Does it taste like
But
mayonnaise?
Mexican
COVID.
food over here,
Does it taste like mayonnaise, the cheesecake out there?
I wish.
I wish.
I dip my cheesecake in mayonnaise.
You know, you said, oh, no, don't do that.
I'm just kidding.
That's horrible.
I got the wrap-up sign, and it's going to be hard to wrap up. Hold on, give me a second.
He's like,
Think
get the
about
fuck
that.
out of my studio.
I'm thinking of something else. I'm
Okay,
thinking-
while he's thinking of something else, I do seriously have one question. You're a very confident person, and I see that.
Sure, yeah.
How do you get to be that?
I fake it. Because I'm a very insecure person. No, I'm not. I can be though. It's just some days like when social media is a big part of people being insecure these days. And so right now I go on, like right now I have like a social media cleanse where I completely take it off my phone. So then I don't read the comments. I don't see people. I don't see girls that look fucking 10 times better than me. You know what I mean? Like I don't see that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I try and avoid it. So that's like a big part of it. And again, it's the environment that you put yourself in, the crew that you have around you, because, you know, you can have people that bring you down, or you're going to have people that elevate you. So those are the people that I like to be around, that we all elevate each other. And yeah, just social media, dude, that's hell.
It can be the
it's
devil, right?
fucking, it is the devil. And so yeah, just take it off your phone. I had to say it to my girl Ruby the other day, because she did the wrestling match. And again, the wrestling community online can be very unforgiving and they can be mean and for no reason. And so they were just attacking her, you know, and she was texting me about it and she was like, they're just destroying me. I was like, delete it off your phone. And then it doesn't exist. Then you don't have to, like, it doesn't exist to you.
Right.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah. And you don't go to it just out of habit.
Yeah, you do, because it's just habitual at the end of the day.
Yes,
Even if I don't have it on my phone, I'll go on my phone and like look at fucking pictures or the calendar or something like that. And I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, you're not even thinking, you're just going through it. But you feel a lot better when you don't have it on your phone.
Yeah.
You feel so much
I deleted it once and I found myself looking at someone else's phone at my stuff. And I'm like, yo, I got a problem. This is an issue.
It's an addiction. It really is an addiction.
I'm on my wife's phone looking at my page.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing?
To that
Yeah.
Like, babe, how many comments I got?
It's so bad.
How many
It's so
views?
bad.
How many likes? Yeah,
It's
you
so
get
bad.
like obsessed
Yeah.
with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So you feel a lot better and you feel a lot happier when you don't.
Yeah. Hey, you mentioned Cheesecake Factory, right? That restaurant is on the list of a place that women don't want to be taken to on a first date. Do you agree with that?
Yes. I don't care. I don't care about that kind of stuff, but I'm also in a long-term relationship, so I don't have to worry about it.
Good.
But before that, I even didn't care. I was just like, I want to do something fun, whether that be like fucking even going to McDonald's or anything like that. I don't.
Wow.
And that sounds very pick me, and I fucking hate that kind of shit. But but I'm genuinely, I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm not like materialistic like that. I don't, you know.
You don't want a Birkin bag for your birthday, a trip to Tulum.
But my boyfriend will do that though. I don't ask for it, but he'll like get me like fucking. Well, Lizzie knows. She gets sent to go grab it all the time. Louis Vuitton bags and stuff, and I don't care. The things that I like most is he wrote me a poem before, and it was really beautiful.
Whoa.
He's a lyricist anyway. He's like a singer, so he knows that shit. But like those are the things I care about more. Like you do something that's meaningful and that you actually got creative or whatever with, and fuck yeah, I don't care if you spend money on me or not.
Yeah, Jackie, writing a poem a vibe?
That's a whole vibe.
Yeah, just like just little stuff like that. Even
that.
fucking like painting a picture, getting a picture made for it, something like that. Like I like creativity. I like that kind of stuff.
It's an effort.
Effort, yes, that's the word. Yeah, effort.
But there's a lot of effort in buying a Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah, I mean, well.
A lot of hours of work.
Lizzie's doing it.
Lizzie's doing it. For Christmas, we're always like, Lizzie, can you go grab this for us? Because I don't like going out in public either. Like, I'm just like very antisocial usually. Except for when I come here. I love the
it's all, you can't tell.
Yeah. I'm like, I hate this. No, I don't. I love this stuff. No, you guys are really fun.
Is this fucking over?
You know what I like about this show, though, is like, so I was thinking about it earlier when I was doing some other interviews, is that I feel like they're just asking the questions. They don't care. So when you're talking to them, they're still looking down at their phone at the next question. And I fucking hate that stuff because I feel like you don't care what I'm saying. You're not even listening to what the fuck I'm saying. So like I can't bring the same energy back to you. Like I would like people to make eye contact with me.
Have
a conversation.
They're not
for it
prepared.
to be easy. And then I like chilling here. Then I'm not in a rush to fucking get the hell out. You know?
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I like that
Great to hear. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
for
you
that.
like
We
start looking down.
appreciate
You're like,
it.
yeah, that's really good to hear. AI.
Appreciate it. So
We all of a sudden get on our phones.
wait, what was that?
Repeat yourself really quick.
Repeat yourself.
Yeah.
I was checking my likes. Saraya, where does that come from, the name?
Oh, so this is a good story. So I always have a good story. No, my mom in the 80s went to a Slayer concert, right? She was tripping on acid and she misheard it for Saraya. And that's literally how she got my name. She was just fueled with acid.
Off an acid trip.
And because of Slayer, I should have been called Slayer really, but Saraya.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so we want to party with your mom and we want to party with little Russian kids.
My mom's batshit crazy, yeah. My whole family is. When they come over here, they're Brits. So like they like to have a drink. They like to have a bevy as we have to.
A bevy. Yes,
yeah, better than this fake Russian guy over here. You're letting the team down, brother.
He's the nicest guy ever.
Nice, but not Russian. I don't believe it. He's lying to you.
He's a film buff.
I was like, he must be like Norwegian or something like that. I don't know. Swedish, yeah.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
The truth is I've been free.
Yeah. Just like I have a lot of freedom over here in
Poor
America.
Constantine, he's just here to film.
Yeah. This is Constantine. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, it's not hilarious. It just seems
Is
like
that Russian
very
as
like,
fuck?
yeah, but also like just very movie-esque. Like my name is Constantine. Like like someone.
We call him
wrote-
Special K.
I thought it was just like a nickname or something like that. That's cool, Constantine.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah,
They call him
great,
K-Star.
great. K-Star.
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 case.
Sarah, thank you so much for
Thank
stopping
you.
by. We appreciate your time and energy, your story, your struggle. We appreciate it all, and you share it, and we can't wait for the book
Proud
as
of
well.
Thank you guys. Thanks
Yeah.
for having me.
We're
See you in
proud of
another
man.
4 years.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? Come
I'll
see us
see you in
anytime.
No, see
I'll
me
see
for
you-
the book in next year, please.
I'll see you in a couple weeks for that.
Oh
for the-
yeah, you
We're
know
gonna
what?
see
Yeah,
you.
we're wrestling.
We're all
Yeah.
coming. We're going to that.
She's
I
gonna
wanna
take
see
a bump.
Jackie.
You guys should try it. You guys should try and take a bump, right? If you're gonna do it, they should do it. Don't be a pussy.
No, thank you.
Oh, there you go, Sue.
I'd
There
rather
it
a
is.
Mexican
There
it
take
is.
a bump.
Yeah.
It's different, G.
Yo, Jeff is down and he's had back
Jeff, you wanna
surgery.
do it?
He's had back
You
surgery.
got back surgery?
We've crashed tables in my backyard with my kids.
Oh, bring your boys, dog.
I did a
Yeah.
video for my son last time we were here. He was like 8 years old, and you were so
my
sweet.
gosh.
But yeah, I've done tables in the backyard. Like I let him jump off the roof.
Backyard wrestling,
Yeah.
Garcia,
You're
you're
crazy.
bugging.
Yeah.
You're crazy,
I had
dog.
surgery in the pandemic, so
You
I'm
did?
cured. I'm ready
Yeah.
to go.
What happened
No,
to you?
Jeff, you're not doing that. He's not doing that.
I was like, I don't know if you.
Medically
There we go. Oh, you medically. Well, I'm not going to stop him. I mean, I had the next day. We're spine siblings right now. So there we go.
Yeah, L4,
You can do-
I got titanium discs,
Crazy.
screws, yeah, all kinds of good stuff down
I love it.
Right.
there.
Terminator.
Well, Metallic Brothers.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Metallica.
The Metallica.
That's right. That's the duo name. All right, so Jackie, you're wrestling. The book is on its way. Congratulations. Let's get it.
And the show. We'll
Thank
see you at the show, you guys. Thank
yeah,
you.
let's do it. Cruz Show, Real 92.3.
Yo, check out more of our YouTube interviews now, ASAP Plus. Download the free iHeartRadio app so you can check out the Cruz Show podcast.